Humble Tracy with the Disability Channel. Today I am here with Helen Hurricus, Executive Director of Brands for Canada. I am so humbled and honored to be sitting next to such a massive difference maker. Thank you for joining me.
I could say that double for you.
Oh,
I'm honored.
Oh, it's
very,
lovely.
very happy to have
so
you
lovely.
Here. Yeah, thrilled to have you here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for
Helen,
coming and doing this with us.
You, as an executive director, you're knocking it out of the park for Brands for Canada. And there's one or two people left out in the world that don't know Brands for Canada. Can you share a little bit about Brands for Canada?
Yeah, so it's not me, it's a wonderful team of people. We're a charity, so we have board of directors, we have me, and then we have staff, volunteers, and wonderful clients. So it's a really big team effort. And what we do is we receive donations of brand new clothing and personal care items, small household goods, from retailers and manufacturers. These items are left over, they're not sold for some reason. And we take them into our warehouse, which you'll see later next door.
Amazing.
And we redistribute them to people who are living in poverty.
Yeah.
And those include people in shelters for abused women and children, youth programs, centers for recent immigrants and refugees, lots of programs for people living with disabilities. And we also partner with the schools, and we distribute boxes of brand new items to the principal's office so the teachers have access to that.
Oh.
And that's one part. And the other part, what we're focusing on today, is we have amazing job training programs.
Great.
So we have a program called Suitable Impressions, which is a one-day workshop you'll hear about later. But today the focus is the EDGE program, which is a wonderful, wonderful job training program for people living with disabilities.
Oh, that is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I mean,
good.
how many places that you touch in the community is phenomenal.
We reach over 80,000 clients a year.
80,000.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What propelled you to do this with Brands for Canada and making an impact on people with disabilities and folks at risk and those in need of all of these incredible services?
Well, I have a social services background,
Oh,
so
you
I've
do?
seen firsthand the impact that poverty has.
Yeah.
But coming and working in Brands for Canada, we've had a long-standing partnership with Community Living Toronto.
Oh, very
So we've been working with people living with disabilities for over 20 years.
Wow.
And the EDGE job training program is an evolution of that partnership, where we're helping people learn how to get a job and give them some experience. So we structured it. We wanted something a little bit more structured and formal. Then you'll hear about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And is that a little bit about how you put the program together?
We put the program together by, we researched extensively. We looked at what was around, what are other organizations doing, and we found what we thought was, I'm not going to say better, but more efficient maybe, and what was missing. And then we structured our own program. We partnered with groups who were specialists in the area, and they helped us develop the curriculum.
Incredible.
And then we've started delivering it last year.
Amazing.
And it's been incredibly successful. We love it.
And so, there's so many bits and pieces, and there's employment, and there's clothing, and there's partnering, and there's bringing community in to make a difference. So what's been the most fulfilling part of this journey for you?
I would say the growth of the organization, the growth of our staff, myself, our volunteers, and of course our clients. So, you know, when you come in somewhere in a workplace every day and you see these changes that people are making, all of us, including myself, and we're all growing together and we're learning how to make things better in our own lives and in other people's lives, for the planet and for people living in poverty, for people living with disabilities. It's incredible to watch that. Yeah.
So moving.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
So this is Brands for Canada. What about Helen? What gives you joy? What inspires you?
So I would say the number one thing, like most of us would say, is my family. And I have my mother and my aunt and my cousin in the audience who I love, and my daughter, and just family members, family and friends. But definitely a close second is the work that we do here, and watching the growth. That specifically gives me an incredible amount of joy. And how lucky am I that I get that every day? Well, Monday to Friday.
Yeah. So lucky. Oh my God.
Yeah, so blessed.
So you are an executive director, successful woman, massive difference maker. What
Thank
would
you.
Right? This is huge.
Like you, not unlike you.
Thank you. Yeah. And so people always ask me, what's a nugget that you can share out there for folks that are in this position? What's some piece of truth that you would love people to hear as someone with social work background, with Brands for Canada background, as an executive director? What would be something
I
you'd
would
share?
say always bring things back to yourself. It's always about yourself, whether you're looking at your own growth and development or whether you're giving to the community or to the planet by doing incredible programs. But it always goes back to yourself and your own growth. So if you're having issues, see if you can find a common denominator.
Nice.
See if you can look at, what am I doing that's causing this? How can I work on myself first before we blame other people or, put the onus on other people?
Yeah, seek to understand self before
That would be it.
pointing a finger.
Yeah, exactly. That would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And so, if people want to find you, reach out to you, how do they connect with you?
They can go through our website, www.brandsforcanada.com. There's a staff page, and my information is there. My email is there, and they can reach out.
Helen Horakis?
That's the best way. Yeah.
Helen Horakis, and it's a kiss, but there's all A's in her name,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is incredible.
Yeah.
And Brands for Canada, brands with an S, Brands for Canada,
Yeah. FOR.
FOR.
Yeah.
I am Unstoppable Tracy with the phenomenal Helen Horakis, Executive Director of Brands for Canada. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.
Thank you. Thank you.